And a lot of weather to look out for, particularly what's on the radar, not on top of us now, but to come.
Coming our way, right? And we're not getting the worst part of the storm.
A foot of snow up near Chicago.
A foot.
I'm good without that.
45-mile-an-hour winds with that.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yes, there are blizzard warnings in through Iowa and western parts of Illinois. Our family was supposed to head that way this weekend.
Big X on that.
We're hanging out here. We're still going to get wet weather. We're going to get winds, and we'll get it on the cold air. The snow may not have a significant role in this particular system for us. Let's take a look as we get through the morning. That rain is rolling in, but it's still a couple hours off. You can see it's moving through Evansville with rain and thunderstorms. That leading edge has now made it to Bloomington, hasn't made it to Louisville yet. So here in Cincinnati, it's going to be the latter half of the morning commute before we see any rain here. It is a weather impact day, though, and I think that rain arrives from west to east in our area between 8 a.m. and noon. So if you're in southeastern Indiana, by about 8 a.m., that rain is moving in. 9, 10 o'clock, kind of filling in the 275 loop into Clermont County. And by noon, everybody's got the rain. Expect the rounds of rain through the day, paired with very gusty winds. And after about 11 o'clock tonight, whatever's left would transition over to some snow, but there's not going to be a whole lot left by that point. We're going to pick up 1 to 2 inches of rain. And here's the kicker. Those winds gusting 35 to 50 miles per hour. We already have wet ground from the rain earlier in the week. You add another 2 inches on top of that. Throw 50-mile-an-hour winds in the mix tonight. That could bring down some small trees or cause some power interruptions. So wet roads today. And that wind coming in from the west and southwest. So most of our main area highways are north-south. It's going to be a decent cross breeze for you, especially in through the evening commute and any travel tonight. So much colder air back behind this one. Let's watch Futurecast bring in the rain. I think it's a little aggressive with the timing here. It brings it in by 7 a.m. I think you're really by 7 o'clock kind of looking at this line right here as the leading edge of the rain in through portions of Ripley County, making its way by 10 a.m. into Clermont County and Warren County. And then by noon, everybody has rain heavy at times. I mean, check out 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We have downpours in the area. The winds have picked up. You're looking at gusts 40, 45 miles an hour through the afternoon. And once we get into the evening, that's when I think 50-mile-an-hour winds are possible. So whatever your Friday night plans are, plan on rain, strong winds with us. And by the time we get to, say, about 11 o'clock or so tonight, the back edge of the rain will transition over to snow showers. Minimal, if any, snow here would actually stick to the back deck, the grass, that kind of thing. Tomorrow morning, it's still very windy. It's really cold. It's going to feel like the single digits tomorrow morning. You're looking at a wind advisory from 11 o'clock today through 8 a.m. tomorrow. Your steady winds 15 to 25 miles an hour, but gusts as high as 50. And you can see how those winds progress into the middle of the afternoon. 4:30, 5 o'clock, we've got winds gusting to the 40-mile-an-hour range, getting closer to 50-mile-an-hour winds, 6 and 7 p.m. And overnight, the winds just continue to howl. So we could have some power interruptions. And when you combine power interruptions with a cold night, it's not a great combination. Tomorrow morning, still some gusty winds, at least early on. So for today, it's a weather impact day, obviously. Heavy rain, strong winds, but we're going to be up to about 48 degrees. So for tonight, we transition over to snow showers. For tomorrow, wind and flurries. The high is 33. It's never going to feel that warm. It's going to feel like the single digits in the morning and the teens in the afternoon, thanks to those winds. On Sunday, check out our temperatures, basically hanging out between 10 and 20 degrees most of the day. And then Monday, for the Martin Luther King Jr. Day holiday, it is going to have an Arctic chill in the morning. We're talking about temperatures around 10 degrees, but because of the breeze, it'll feel like at or below zero early on. And we're monitoring a snow potential as of right now. Any sort of bigger snow looks to miss us to the south, but we'll keep an eye on it through the weekend. I think we still could see some snow showers on Monday and some flurries lingering into Tuesday.
Randy, thanks so much. We appreciate it. All right, the Bengals season may be over, but that rivalry with the Chiefs